What if I told you that the next episode of The Boys could change everything? With only 3 episodes left in the entire series, episode 6 is about to drop some massive revelations. And honestly, I'm starting to get a little nervous about how they're going to wrap this up. Are we getting a satisfying ending like Breaking Bad? Or are we headed for disappointment? Let's break down everything that's about to go down. Hey everyone! After that last episode, which honestly felt a bit slow, things are about to explode. We've got major confrontations brewing, relationships falling apart, and Homelander on the edge of complete insanity. This video contains spoilers, so if you haven't caught up, now's your chance to click away. For everyone else, let's dive into my predictions for episode 6. First up, Bombsight is definitely making his entrance. Here's what we know. Soldier Boy knows him from the old Vought days, and this guy has the original V1 compound running through his veins. That makes him one of the most dangerous soups alive. Now, I'm betting his powers match his name. We're talking explosive abilities. Maybe he can detonate things remotely or blast energy that causes massive destruction. Think Victoria Newman's head-popping powers, but turned up to 11. Here's where it gets interesting. Both Homelander's team and Butcher's crew know Bombsite has the V1. That means we're getting a 3-way collision. Imagine this. Homelander, Soldier Boy, Butcher, and the entire gang all converging on the same location at the same time. That's a powder keg waiting to explode. And Bombsite, he's not just handing over the V1. This guy knows he's practically immortal. He's gonna put up one hell of a fight. I'm predicting we get an absolutely insane battle sequence, something we desperately need after the slower pace of episode 5.
Here's my theory. This is where we find out if Butcher can actually get the V1 and destroy it. Remember, he promised Huey he'd save some for Kimiko and Starlight so they'd be immune to the virus. Will he keep that promise? Or will Homelander get his hands on it first? There's that shot from the trailer. Homelander shooting his laser vision into the sky. What if that's the V1 reacting in his system? Different compounds mixing, creating some kind of volatile reaction. And look closely at that scene. Soldier Boy appears to be standing right there with him in the darkness. One thing's certain, Bombsight isn't making it out alive. This is the end game, and old soups from the past don't survive when the final war begins. Speaking of Homelander, did you see that look in his eyes when Firecracker died? That wasn't grief. That was the Predator waking up. We haven't seen Homelander go on a real killing spree in a while, but with Firecracker out of the way, nothing's stopping the Democratic Church of America from launching. And when Homelander officially becomes God to these people, anyone who doesn't worship him is dead. Remember what he told Soldier Boy a few episodes back? A reckoning is coming. That reckoning starts now. If Homelander gets the V1, he becomes truly immortal. Think about what that does to someone who's already a narcissistic psychopath. He's been staring at his own mortality, terrified of the virus. But if he becomes unkillable, there are no limits anymore. No restraint, no mercy. I'm predicting a full-on massacre. Everyone either kneels or dies. And the people currently on his side, Sister Sage, Ashley, the Deep, Black Noir, they might start running for their lives. But here's the flip side. What if Butcher destroys the V1? What if Homelander watches his immortality literally go up in flames? That could send him into an even worse frenzy. Either way, chaos is coming. Now let's talk about the relationship that's been crumbling before our eyes. Frenchie and Kimiko. These two want completely different things. Frenchie thrives in chaos. It's all he's ever known. But Kimiko? She wants peace, stability, a family, a normal life. That scene with the steak and chocolate cake was devastating. Kimiko told Starlight she doesn't even like how Frenchie cooks her steak, but she's never told him. And that burned chocolate cake, that's the relationship in a nutshell. Good intentions, but ultimately ruined. I'm calling it now.
They break up in episode 6. The tension has been building for 2 episodes, and with only 3 episodes left, they're running out of time for reconciliation. Here's what makes this brutal. They're going to break up right before the final battle, right before everything hits the fan. That means we'll probably see one of them trying to save the other, even though the love is gone. They'll still care, but it won't be the same. The stakes will be higher because of the heartbreak. It's gonna hurt to watch, but it feels inevitable at this point. Okay, I know some people are tired of the Deep storyline, but hear me out. There's a purpose here.
The Deep represents complete stagnation. He's exactly the same character he was in Season 1, Episode 1. While A-Train went through arguably the biggest redemption arc in the show, the Deep proves that some people never change. He's irredeemable, and that's the point. His feud with Black Noir is going to reach a breaking point. The Deep's been ordering him around, treating him like a servant, but Black Noir has limits, and I think we're about to see him snap. There's that scene from the trailer where the Deep is covered in something. My guess? Black Noir finally retaliates, and he hits the Deep where it hurts most, probably something involving his beloved sea creatures. Could this put the Deep in Homelander's bad books? Possibly, and that would be a death sentence. Finally, let's talk about the genius pulling strings behind the scenes, Sister Sage. Her ultimate plan? Get humans and Supes at war with each other, then disappear and watch the world burn. But first, she needs to know one crucial thing. Is Soldier Boy really on Homelander's side? We don't even know the answer to that ourselves. Soldier Boy has been mocking Homelander all season, calling him weak, challenging him at every turn. But he also hasn't killed him. Why? My theory? Soldier Boy feels like he owes Homelander for breaking him out of Fort Harmony. It's a twisted sense of honor. But if Homelander gets the V1 and starts massacring innocent people just because he can, that might push Soldier Boy too far. This is where Ashley comes in. Sister Sage recruited her specifically for her mind-reading abilities. Ashley's gonna probe Soldier Boy's thoughts and find out the truth. Right now, Homelander feels inferior to Soldier Boy, even if he won't admit it. But if he becomes immortal with V1, that inferiority complex vanishes. He becomes the most powerful being on the planet. And that's when Soldier Boy might realize he made a huge mistake not killing Homelander when he had the chance at Mr. Marathon's house. Look, Episode 5 was admittedly filler, but that's how these shows work. You need the slow burn to make the explosion more powerful, and everything is pointing toward a massive explosion in Episode 6. We've got Bombsight entering the picture, the race for V1, Homelander's psychological breakdown, relationships falling apart, and Sister Sage manipulating everyone like chess pieces. With only 3 episodes left to wrap up 5 seasons of storytelling, every minute counts. I'm hoping we get that epic final battle we've been building toward. I want to see Homelander's darkest moments. I want the chaos, the bloodshed, the consequences. This season has been solid so far, but the real test is how they stick the landing. Are we getting a Breaking Bad level ending, or are we headed for disappointment? Episode 6 will give us a major clue. So, those are my predictions for The Boys Season 5, Episode 6. What do you think is going to happen? Do you agree with my theories, or do you think I'm completely off base? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I love reading your theories. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my reaction and analysis when the episode drops. Hit the notification bell, because trust me, you're going to want to discuss this one immediately. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay diabolical.